the DM dilemma is all about, and we got this message from somebody we're calling Pet Problem Patty. She writes, we need your help. My husband and I have always wanted pets, but we waited until we got our first house. When we went to the shelter to adopt, we fell in love with not one, but two animals. We have a goofy lab mix and a typical mischievous cat. The problem? They despise each other. Lots of furniture has been ruined because of their fights. There's late night barking and constant chaos. We can't take it anymore. We've made the difficult decision to get rid of one, but our kids are split. The oldest has befriended the cat, and the youngest is the dog's shadow. What is the fairest way to choose? We already feel so guilty. How do we make this impossible decision? Allison, I think that this is simple, but I'll let you go ahead and start.
How could this possibly be simple? Like, me trying to wrap my brain around the idea that I would adopt an animal and then have to give up that animal is just something that, like, I can't even fathom. So the only solution that I would feel comfortable with in a situation like this, if I truly was last resort, had to give up a fur baby, the only way I could do it is if there was someone I was very close to, friend, family member, who I knew it's like, okay, this cat is going to be a great fit for them. They're going to get along really well, or this dog is going to be a great fit for them. And then I'm still going to be able to check in on that baby because I feel like I adopted that baby. It's my responsibility to make sure that baby has a good life. So that's the only way that I can ensure that is if I know someone and trust someone and say, okay, so if you have a friend that's going to be a good match for the cat, that's who's going. If you've got a friend who's going to be a good match for the dog, that's who's going.
Nah, get rid of the cat. And I say that because, well, first of all, hey, the idea, it makes me so sad to think about like dropping off a dog at a shelter or something and that sad look on their face. It's horrifying. Cats don't have that.
Yes, they do.
No,
yes,
they don't.
they
No,
absolutely
they don't. No,
do.
they don't.
You
No, they
haven't
don't.
owned cats, so you don't know.
No, they don't. I've seen videos before of people coming home from military service and the cats don't care. Like, the cats aren't happy.
That's not true.
They're not happy to see their owner.
That's not true.
So the cat isn't going to care. The cat, also, science has proven that if the owner dies in the home, and this is kind of like, I don't know, morbid or whatever, the cat won't even wait until your body's cold before it starts eating you.
I know. You can't get rid of the cat. The cat is going to care. You have to figure out which animal is going to be a good fit for somebody you know so you can still kind of keep it in the family.
Cherie says, get rid of the cat or leave the cat outside. I like that. I think that's a great idea as well. Put the cat outside.
No.
Perfect. Pet Problem Patty. Her family's adopted two pets, a cat and a dog, and they hate each other. They've made the decision. They've got to get rid of one. The kids are splits on which animal they should get rid of, and Patty wants to know what is the most fair thing to do. I'm saying cat all the way. Get rid of the cat.
I just can't get over that idea. I can't even imagine having to give up a pet, but I couldn't just be like, oh, get rid of the cat.
What are people saying on the text line?
Well, Holmes, I just can't agree with this. He says, get rid of both to a nice family and start over. Get a puppy and a kitten. Raise them together. I think all the children will be happy.
Interesting advice. What do you have to say? Chloe's out in Brandon. Thanks for calling. What's your advice?
So I actually have two pets that dislike each other in my house at the moment. And so we have put up a baby gate to keep them separated. So my dog Lola, she is in like the kitchen and the front room, dining room area. And then the other dog, Bailey, she's in the back of the house. And that works out just fine for us. Now the cat might jump over that, but I think it's worth a shot so you don't have to get rid of either one.
That's what I was thinking about the cat being able to jump over the baby gate.
But there are ways, because I know people who have like given the cat maybe a bedroom area and then let the dog have the outside area. That way you could fully close the door.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for the call, Chloe. We appreciate you.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, Tasha's in Jackson. What do you think?
I think you should just let both pets outside and see which one comes back. Hint is not going to be the cat. I am team dog all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, dog is man's best friend, and what is cat? That man's best What?
Man's best animal that you bring in the house, and science has proven the cat wants to kill the human. They just can't figure out how yet. Like, look it up. They've done studies on that. Your cat, if you own one, it wants to kill you.
Not true.
Exactly.
Thank
it does.
Thank you so much for the call, Tasha. 601-995-1017 if you want to keep these going over the text line.
Brian brings up a really interesting point. He says, have the pets been spayed or neutered because this can calm the behavior? I've seen that happen for myself.
Interesting. Let's see who.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. Who's this?
This is Stephanie.
Stephanie, what do you think? What pet should they get rid of?
Well, I have 3 cats and 3 dogs in my house.
And how's that go for you?
It don't go real good all the time.
Have you thought about getting rid of some of the animals? How would you make up
no, they're all my babies.
How would you?
My oldest cat I've had for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
He stays outside, so he used to be a total inside cat. Now he's inside and outside. But when I got my second cat, he was probably 5, 6 years old. He got along with the cat, but he got mad at me. I couldn't even walk in the room for 2 weeks without him hissing at me.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much.
Cats do have personalities. They do care. Now, they can be a butt, and they will attack you. They're not like dogs, but they do still have emotions, and they do still show they care.
Do.
Stephanie, you're making my point for me. Like, get rid of the cat. If one's got to go.
But they do care.
Thank you, Stephanie. We appreciate the call.
They ought to put one in a room and let the cat stay in the room. But if you don't have cats and dogs, get the kitten when it's small, and they'll get along.
Thank you so much for the call, Stephanie. You have a great day.